Hi everyone, and welcome to another video from Forex Expats. As you can see, this is the pre-departure COVID-19 test. And if some of you are flying out, especially in the next 2 months, 3 months, obviously it might change a little bit longer, you're going to need a pre-departure COVID-19 test or an RT-PCR test, depending on the country you're going to. Some countries like the UK, you don't need one now. But I'm traveling to the Philippines in a few weeks, and I do need a COVID-19 test. Okay, now I've heard that there's several places you can go. I actually only heard 3. One is $80, which is this place here, this Institut Pasteur du Cambodge. This place you have to make an appointment, okay? But some places you can just walk in. Now this place in front of you is $80, whereas the walk-in one is $130. So basically, I'm going to explain to you how to make an appointment at this Institut Pasteur du Cambodge to save yourself $50. Okay then, so let's start off. Right, first of all, if you go to Google Chrome, whoops, okay. So you open up your browser, and you just type PCR Test Cambodia. Okay, so there's a list of websites. On this one, it's first on mine. Click this one, and then you get this Institut Pasteur du Cambodge, which is the website you want to go to make an appointment. Now, I did search down here, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So in the search feature, type departure COVID-19 test. Okay, click search. And then it comes up here, the negative medical certificate for traveler's appointment. So if you click that, okay, this basically tells you how you go about an appointment. Now I'm going to go a bit in advance, right, and then I shall come back. So select the period of your appointment. So obviously January to March, or if you're flying later, April to June. I'm flying on March the 26th. So I click this, and it opens up a new page. Right, I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to go back. It says here there are 3 files. You have a laboratory request form, which I'll explain in a minute, your passport, which obviously you know, and your plane tickets. So there are 3 files that you need. Okay, so let's go back. So what I suggest you do is, as you can see in the corner here, open up a folder on your PC or your laptop. Okay, and just obviously make it obvious. I've just typed leave Cambodia, and then you'll understand why in a little bit. Now, first I suggest you take a photo of your passport, okay, and put the picture in this folder, as I'm going to show you here. So one of my files is passport. Another one is the electronic ticket receipt. When you book your flight, you should be emailed your electronic ticket, right? So you can download that onto your laptop or your PC, and then put a copy into this folder. So now you already have 2 files, the passport and electronic ticket. All you need now is a laboratory request form. And now I'm going to explain to you how you do this. So back to this website. It says here, download and complete the laboratory request form. So what you do is you open this out, and now you can type whatever date is you fill it in. For example, mine's the 12th, today. Okay, so you need that. You don't need any of this. You need to put your patient's name. So this one, you put your name. Obviously I put Forex Expats. You don't need patient ID, nationality, British, occupation, retired, male, 54, obviously that's my age, and your telephone number, obviously whatever it is. It helps if you've got obviously a Cambodian number. Okay, now the address is obviously where you're staying. It says district and commune, which I wasn't 100% sure. What you could do is go to Google Maps, look at where you are and click the hotel or your apartment, and then more often than not you get the full address. So that would help you out with the house number, the street number, etc., etc. You don't need any of this. This is your history of COVID. You don't need that. Travel history you don't need. Okay, so basically that's it. And it is as simple as that. Okay, so let me just go over again, reasonable testing. That's it, travel certificate, British. Okay, and your address. Okay, that is it. Now, if you see here, you've got like this download. Okay, when you click it, you have two options. One is with your changes, and one is without your changes. Now, you have just edited this laboratory request form, so you want to download it with your changes. So click that. Okay, now it will open up. Your where you want to save it. Obviously, you've got Leave Cambodia. So click the file Leave Cambodia and then click Save. Okay. Okay, so now you have in that folder, just make that smaller. Now in that folder, you should have your 3 files. Okay. So now we go back to the website. Select the period of your appointment, which is obviously depending on when you're flying. Okay, so now you can fill in this 4X expats. Okay, put your date of birth, basically whatever it is. Okay, mail, your phone number. So okay, your email address, 4X expats. Okay, then you can fill that, you can repeat that. Okay, nationality, I'm British, so I want to put in British. Choose your date of your appointment. Now, depending on where you go, I'm going to the Philippines and it's 48 hours before you get on the plane. So before you take off, you need this test within that period of 48 hours. So your appointment date, you'll have to obviously judge yourself. I'm fine on the late on the 25th, early hours on the 26th. So the 24th of March was perfect for me. Okay, now you've already put the 3 files in your folder. So choose folder, Leave Cambodia. So laboratory request form, this one, passport, obviously this one, plane ticket, electronic ticket, and there you go. So that is, basically it's as simple as that, okay? And that is how, and then obviously when you click that, that will send off all your details. Now, I did this a couple of days ago and they responded the next morning, okay? It was really early, it's like 8 or 9 o'clock. Now, I have heard people have not been getting the reply, okay? So I think it might come down to when you, I've heard, it depends on when you make your appointment. I suggest you do it 2 weeks or more because I did it 16 days, okay? And anyway, I've heard different stories. So I booked mine just over 2 weeks in advance and I got reply the next day. So this is what I would suggest you to. Other than that, it's straightforward, okay? So if you do have any questions, you can ask me or something doesn't work, just ask me in the comment section and I shall leave all the links to the website again in the description. Other than that, guys, good luck and take care. Okay then.